former Vice President Joe Biden is a complete joke. The man is constantly beclowning himself. It's pretty much the only thing he's good at. However, Joe says President Trump is the joke. Where does this guy get off? From Downtrend. Former Vice President Joe Biden is famous for the stupid things that come out of his mouth. His legendary gaffes include telling a handicapped man in a wheelchair to stand up, asserting that being Indian is a requirement to work at 7-Eleven, and asking the press if they knew where his butt buddy was. He is a laughingstock and an embarrassment to the country. He's also apparently completely delusional. In a recent interview, the punchline to every joke in Washington claimed that President Trump is a joke. As you may have heard, Donald Trump spoke to some factory workers in Ohio yesterday and made some disparaging and appropriate comments about the Democrats. During Trump's State of the Union address, Democrats sat on their hands and scowled at everything Trump said, even great news for America and Americans. When talking with the workers, Trump called the Democrats un-American and joked that they were being treasonous for not loving our country. Washington Examiner has more. In addition to criticizing Trump for his condemnations of the FBI and Justice Department, Biden said he would advise Trump not to sit down for an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller if he were a member of the president's legal team. "You're in a situation where the president has some difficulty with precision," Biden said. "And one of the things that I would worry about if I were his lawyer is him saying something that is simply not true without him even planning to." Trump has said publicly he would be willing to speak with Mueller as part of the special counsel's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election and possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Moscow. But according to the New York Times, the president's lawyers are advising him not to do so. Trump's lawyers reportedly fear he could be charged with lying to investigators. Biden claims 44 didn't suffer from even a hint of scandal. From Western Journal. Speaking Wednesday morning during an interview on CBS News, former Vice President Joe Biden made a bold claim about his old boss. In an exchange with the CBS This Morning co-hosts, Biden claimed former President Barack Obama didn't have a hint of scandal. "I've served with 8 presidents, and I got to know 4 of them very well. I've never met any president that has more character, more integrity and more backbone than this guy does," Biden said. CNBC has more on Biden's potential 2020 presidential aspirations. America's political establishment just will not take a hint. The latest evidence is the growing buzz surrounding former Vice President Joe Biden's potential presidential candidacy in 2020. Appearing in a series of interviews for his new book, Biden is now not ruling out a run for the White House. One question: why is this anything other than a joke? It's one thing to be depressed and disappointed about Donald Trump's victory, but have these people forgotten everything we learned from the 2016 election? Apparently so.